And my colleague Rohit Sharma joins me from Washington, D.C. Rohit, thank you so much for joining me. It just seemed like India has made it very clear that the deal was nowhere near close, unlike what Lutnick said. Are Washington and Delhi far from aligned on what transpires when it comes to the trade talks?
I think both the governments are speaking from their perspective. I think Washington, I mean, if you watch the entirety of what Secretary Lutnick had to say, they had a plan. They wanted to announce these deals as soon as they can. They picked United Kingdom first, old allies, and were able to get a deal with them in 3 weeks, a record time. And this, he says, 3 Fridays. And I think that was the kind of thing they were pushing with India too. So I think America was ready to make a deal on its own terms, while India probably did not want to make that deal. Had Indian red lines not been crossed, I'm pretty sure, India, if India was happy with what was proposed by the American side, India would have happily signed that deal. So I think there is some sense of negotiation that India wanted to have after what it was presented with initially. And that could be a reason why the Indian side did not think it was important to do a follow-up or call, as Secretary Lutnick has said, that the call did not come through.
Well, the opinion on the 500% tariff against India has not come through. We're waiting for that. But how worried should India and Indian exporters be about the Graham bill?
Well, I think we've got to look at it in two different ways here. First, the bill is a pressure tactic. It was introduced May of last year, and 500% tariff is a shocker to countries that are importing oil from Russia, and try to have them put pressure on the Russia, an acknowledgement in a way in Washington D.C., especially by Lindsey Graham in the Senate, that India and China can put pressure on Russia to end the war. That's number one. Number two, what this bill does, and I've been told by people in Washington, D.C., that the 500% tariff number is an arbitrary number now. The text of the bill that will be hopefully passed, it would be different. It would give discretionary power to the President of the United States to put tariffs by issuing orders, essentially at the whim of the president, if he wants to go by 10%, 15%, 25%. So it would be a range that the bill would have, that president will have the authority to then put tariffs.
Right.
So yes, absolutely. I mean, people would be worried.
Right, Rohit. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep tracking developments on that front. We'll keep coming back to you.